Hello everyone, welcome to Topper IAS. So, as part of our daily series, today also we will continue with our discussion of daily current affairs, which are taken from Hindu as well as from PIB. Okay, so let's get started. So, the first one is with respect to Tribunal Reforms Bill. Okay, see, Tribunal Reform Bill has been introduced by the Finance Minister in the Lok Sabha, and what is the issue we will look into it. See, earlier, if you are following the current affairs from 1 year, like almost, you know that government had brought in tribunal reforms, rationalization and conditions of service ordinance 2021. So government had brought this ordinance, but what happened was there was a provisions in this ordinance, particularly relating to conditions of service and tenure of the tribunal members and chairpersons. See, conditions of service related to salaries, allowance, time period, and all this stuff was there, and Supreme Court had struck down this provision, saying that this is against independence of the judiciary. So if you control the appointments, salaries, and all this stuff, so you are indirectly going to influence the judicial members, which who are part of tribunals. Okay, so that is why Supreme Court had struck down this provision, which was part of Tribunal Reforms Ordinance. But again, the same provision has reappeared in the Tribunal Reforms Bill, which has been introduced by the Finance Minister now. So now Supreme Court has asked a question, asked the center to give reasons for reintroduction of the provision. So for reintroduction of the bill. So we will follow up what will happen with respect to current affairs, tribunal bill, and all. So you should know basic thing, what are exactly tribunals. See, tribunals are basically a statutory body, meaning created through the laws. Okay, something which is created through the law, we call it a statutory body. Okay, so tribunals are statutory quasi judicial body established in India by an act of parliament or state legislature. So, and why they are established? Mainly to solve disputes in a speedy, cost effective, and inefficient manner. It is okay, I will correct it: cost effective and efficient manner. Okay, see, expedition, n number of pending cases before the judiciary. So if you create a set of bodies which will be adjudicating particular area issues, issues related to particular sphere. For example, we have National Green Tribunal. So National Green Tribunal will be addressing issues, environment related issues. So that will see that environmental related cases will be disposed of very soon, right? Speedy disposal. So that is why the tribunals were mainly set up to resolve the disputes in speedy, cost effective, and efficient manner. So originally these were not part of constitution, but 42nd constitutional amendment 1976 added a new part 14A to the constitution based on the recommendation of Swaran Singh committee. So 323A article B related to there you will be studying the central administrative tribunals have been set up and all those stuff. So remember that it is mentioned in the article, particularly after 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. So remember what is the main reason for setting of tribunals and current issues with respect to the bill. We know where the provision tries to regulate service conditions of the members or the chairperson of tribunal, and Supreme Court has already struck it down, saying it is against the independence of the judiciary. The next one is with respect to defense testing infrastructure scheme. See, in order to boost domestic defense and aerospace manufacturing, Ministry of Defense has launched a defense testing infrastructure scheme. So new scheme has been introduced, and this scheme has an outlay of almost 400 crore. So what is the main purpose is to create infrastructure in partnership with private industry. So actually the scheme was launched in 2020 only, and the scheme is now going to be run for 5 years, and the aim is to set 6 to 8 greenfield defense testing infrastructure facilities, so that there is promotion to defense and aerospace production in the nation. So this is why the scheme has been brought out. and the projects under the scheme will be provided with up to 75% government funding will be given, and rest 25% of the project cost will be borne by the special purpose vehicle, which will be having Indian private entities as well as state governments. From there, 25% of the project cost will be borne out. The next one is with respect to Ramsar wetlands. Okay, see, four more sites from India have been added into Ramsar list of wetlands. See, which are all the four sites: two from Gujarat and two from Haryana. Okay, two from Gujarat. The names are Tol wetland and Wadwana from Gujarat, and from Haryana we have Sultanpur and Bindawas, two sites from Haryana. Okay, so with this addition, the number of Ramsar sites in India have now increased to 46. So remember the factual stuff, and almost the surface area covered by Ramsar sites in India is almost 10,83,322 hectares. Remember this number, 46 Ramsar sites in India. Okay, so this is the first time Haryana has got one Ramsar site, and Gujarat now after two. Earlier there was so Gujarat has got three more after Nal Sarovar. So first one was Nal Sarovar, then now it has got another three, now two. Those stuff you remember. And with eight wetlands, Uttar Pradesh has now highest number of sites. So Uttar Pradesh has highest number of Ramsar wetlands in India. Remember that also. Then basically you should know what is Ramsar Convention. See, Ramsar Convention is an intergovernmental treaty. It provides a framework for conserving and wise use of wetlands and their resources. See, conservation of wetlands is important because you get n number of benefits services from wetlands, like habitat, water availability, protection from floods and all this stuff. So we need to not only that, habitat, I said, habitat for biologic diversity, right? So all those benefits are there, so you have to conserve these wetlands. So it is the only global treaty that focuses specifically on wetlands. Actually, it was adopted in the Iranian city of Ramsar, so that is why it is called as Ramsar Convention. Okay, so the aim of this Ramsar Convention is to develop and maintain international network of wetlands, which are particularly important for conservation of global biological diversity and also for sustaining human life, because we have a number of benefits because of wetlands also. That is why we need to conserve the wetlands. So, and we have International Ramsar Convention for the protection of wetlands. Remember that. And recently four more from India have been added, and number has increased to 46, and Uttar Pradesh has largest number of Ramsar wetlands in India. So that's it for today. You can also download the PDF of this document in the link that is shared below, and do download Topper Eyes Institute app so that you get access to a number of these videos that will be helping you in your UPSC preparation. So that's it. Thank you.